Hey guys, I'm going to show you an amazing setup that I have in which AI automatically updates my web app, and also I'm going to show you a technique that I'm using to save thousands of dollars in AI tokens. So first, let me show you exactly my setup. So this is a web app running in Railway, and it has a GitHub repo. So for example, here you see this logo, and in here I have Claude, and I'm gonna tell Claude to modify something and commit the code. So can you make the logo of the app a little bigger and push the code? So now he's going to automatically edit the code. He's going to make the logo bigger, and then he's going to commit the code. So as you can see, he's changing the CSS, he's committing the code, and this is the commit that he did. He pushed it. Now if I go into GitHub, you will see here, if I refresh, you will see right here that he just committed this change. Now in Railway, you will see in Railway that now it says building, because Railway automatically picks up any push to the master branch or any branch I tell him, and it will redeploy the application. So once this finishes, this logo should look a little bit bigger based on the change he did. And then I can also connect my Claude to Telegram and even tell it from Telegram what to edit on the website, and everything happens live. And it's amazing to work this way. So now that it finished, I'm going to refresh, and the logo should be better. Of course, we have to wait for Cloudflare to finish updating. Once this happens, then it will load. So 1 second. Okay, there you go. So as you can see, the logo now is much bigger. So that was an easy change that we told him, but we can tell him a lot of complicated things, like the whole website was pretty much built by AI. Now what's happening here is that sometimes this is a website that classifies different products into different categories. It's in Spanish, but sometimes it makes mistakes because it uses let me go to like computers, for example, because it uses regex expressions after it does the scrapping to classify things. So for example, let me see if I can find something that shouldn't belong here. So like the watch shouldn't belong here, this maybe shouldn't belong here, this monitor shouldn't belong in the computer category. Let me see, this doesn't. A stove definitely should not belong in the computer category. So as you can see, regular code with regex might make mistakes. But how do you solve this? You put an LLM to classify all these products. But imagine if I, for example, classified, let's wait for the page to load. Imagine if I classified 427,000 products on an LLM. It's gonna consume all my tokens. It's gonna cost thousands of dollars to do that. So how do I make it for free? Basically, I am running, let me show you right here. I'm basically running Gemma 4 on LM Studio on basically this server right here, and I have a couple of settings, like the temperature really low so that he's not guessing, he's just very deterministic. I have the, what else? I have a seed right here of 1 so that it always is very deterministic. I also stop the thinking so that it's faster, and my specs are Mac M1 Pro chip with just 16 gigs of RAM, and as you can see, this is running quite fast. And I'm not even running it, I'm telling Claude to run it for me. So basically here I told Claude, like, hey, can you write a script that queries the live database, fetches products, passes it to the LM Studio LLM, and then reclassifies them, and if there's a change from the regex, push the code. And as you can see here, these are the logs of how the LLM is doing, and here you can see the logs of the actual LLM in LM Studio, classifying all the different things. And I think this is a amazing setup. We're living amazing times where we can actually do this, and running it local with a computer that is not even that powerful feels amazing. So props to Google for doing Gemma 4. I think it's running amazing. And also, one little detail is that this model is a model that is like MLX, which is much better for Mac architecture. So I hope you enjoyed the video and are learning about AI. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much.